My name's Jared Sell. I'm a student at Olympic College, currently studying mechanical engineering, and I run track and cross country for them. An Ironman is considered the hardest single day competition in the world. Many people view it as that, some might not, but it's composed of a 2.4 mile swim, followed by a 112 mile bike ride, followed by a 26.2 mile run. All have to be completed within a 17-hour period. I did my first Ironman when I was 18, right after I graduated from college, high school, which was the youngest any competitor can do an Ironman. You have to be 18 years old. You can't have parents sign off and be 17. I'd always loved to challenge myself, and I had been running track and cross country for the past few years, so I was a decent runner. But this idea of triathlons kept coming up, and not an Ironman, but just a triathlon. And my friend Dane, we were just talking one day, and he's like, "Hey, wouldn't it be cool to do an Ironman?" And we were 17. We're like, "Yeah, that would be fun." And he's like, "Let's do one." I'm like, "Okay." So it just one thing led to another, and I ended up signing up right after my junior year in high school. I started track in 7th grade, and I continued through 8th and through high school, and started cross country as soon as I could in 9th grade. Before the Ironman, before I signed up for the Ironman, I had done no triathlons, but in preparation for the Ironman, I did two sprint triathlons the summer before. Sprint triathlons vary in distance, but on average, they're between a quarter and half mile swim, followed by on average, a 12 to 15 mile bike ride, and then on average, a 5K so a 3 mile run to 4 mile run. Competing in an Ironman was something that I thought would push me to the absolute limits of my capability. I had never swam before. I had never biked anything further than 13, 14 miles before. And I really hadn't been training for that kind of distance running. I specialized in 2 mile, 3 mile kind of races. So I knew I had a ton of work to make up for in just a year. My buddy Dane and I, we both turned 18 right before the Ironman. I think he was the 3rd youngest, I was the 4th youngest. We were in the 18 to 24 age group. So I have pretty cheap equipment. I have a decent bike. It's not a tri-bike, but bikes, you can spend anywhere between a couple $100 on a cheap aluminum bike to thousands and thousands of dollars. I mean, the price goes on and on, but it can cost. You don't have to race with a wetsuit, and that can be a $200, $300 expense, maybe more. It depends on what kind of running shoes you want. You could go buy tennis shoes at Walmart or buy running shoes from a running store for $100. So everything it really depends on what level you want to go to. How important is the race to you? How much speed do you really want to get? Is it worth the money to you? So professionals would say it's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Amateurs would disagree probably. Well, first of all, if you're gonna do a triathlon, you should first be prepared to. You're gonna want to do more. They're extremely addictive. It's great because you get to practice a whole bunch of things. There's always room to make physical and technological improvements. You can improve your bike, you can improve your running, all sorts of things. So words of encouragement would be just go out there and have fun and just finish, and no matter the distance, push yourself.